my name is Victoria Coey, and today I will be presenting on the pedagogical features of the piano piece Madrigal by Mel Bonis. So Melanie Helene Bonis, best known as Mel Bonis, was born and raised in Paris and taught herself piano and composed as a child. Formal musical education was not encouraged by her family, but at the age of 16, a family friend introduced her to César Franck, who gave her piano lessons and took an interest in her compositions. He later brought her to the Paris Conservatory to complete her musical education. During her compositional career, she wrote over 300 pieces, including piano, organ, vocal, chamber, choral, and orchestral works. She wrote 5 sets of pieces for children, Opus 103 here being one of them. Dedicated to her grandchildren, it is a set of 20 pieces intended to serve as pedagogical material for young pianists. Today, we will be focusing on number 16 in the set, which is entitled Madrigal and rated level 2 in difficulty by the RCM syllabus. So some stylistic features. The student may be unfamiliar with the style of a madrigal, so playing a recording of one might be helpful for them. While Madrigal by Mel Bonis isn't necessarily polyphonic like a madrigal, offset entrances between the hands provide the illusion of polyphony. Stylistically, though, this piece is more true to a right-hand melody, left-hand accompanimental pattern. In 3/4 time, this piece maintains a waltz feel, so it's important to ensure that your student is feeling beats 1, 2, and 3 with an emphasis on beat 1 and decreasing emphasis on the beats in the rest of the measure. And this will tie back into artistry, which we will be discussing later. Some technical features. The piece contains many 2-note slurs, which will require a gentle down-up motion in the wrists and arms. The technical challenge here is increased by the offset nature of this movement between the hands. So 2 potential practicing strategies would be to practice the hands separately and to practice the motions of both hands together slowly away from the keyboard on a flat surface. Additionally, pedaling will happen with the harmonic changes that occur in every bar, helping the student hear and understand the concept of harmonic pedaling here would be crucial. When it comes to theory and artistry, there's potential for the student to complete a chordal analysis of this piece if they are proficient in identifying harmonies, or they can just attempt to identify the chords that they know and use this piece as an opportunity to be introduced to new chords. Beat hierarchy is very important in this piece, and this is a tie back to the waltz style that was discussed earlier. It's important for the student not to emphasize offbeats. And then in the top system of the score here, we see a contrasting section from the beginning. The texture does seem truly polyphonic here. Legato playing without the pedal will be required, and the voices should be shaped to and away from downbeats, and the left hand can be a leader in this action. And then in the second system here, we see a return to the musical material from the beginning of the piece at the end there. And one idea would be to explore with the student how this section is similar and different from the beginning and what they can do stylistically and interpretively to make it similar or different from the beginning. Thank you, and I hope you and your students enjoy working on Madrigal together.